The title of the video says it all, so let's get right into it. So, Nina Banana Brown and Valentina landed at the bottom 2 in the 9th episode of season 9 of Drag Race and had to lip sync to Greedy by Ariana Grande. Well, not had to, clearly, since Valentina didn't do it, but yeah. So, let's say Valentina actually knew the very simple lyrics to what should have been the final single from Dangerous Woman. If I'm being honest, even with her knowing the words, I don't think she would be able to beat Nina in a lip sync. End of the video, bye. No, okay, so the sort of like public opinion about the lip sync is that if Valentina had known the words, she definitely would have stayed, which I don't agree with, because, you know, I guess we're just ignoring the fact that Nina is an amazing performer and her lip sync was great. But okay, the full title of this video should be, what if Valentina had known the words to Greedy and actually was able to outperform Nina? But that would be like too literal. So anyways, let's imagine that Nina is eliminated, meaning that the top 6 queens are Alexis, Peppermint, Sasha, Shea, Transphobia, and Valentina. The top 6 episode is the makeover episode, and as I've said in my previous video about Willem, in the makeover episode the queens are mainly judged on 3 things. Firstly, how well they made the outfits they and their partner wore, secondly, how well they did their partner's makeup, and thirdly, general family resemblance. We know that Valentina can sew, and isn't really the best at creating her own looks, but she is clever, you know, that's how she got away with that swimsuit in episode 3. Now, Nina was paired up with Aaron, who doesn't really have the same body type as Valentina, so none of the stuff Valentina already had there in the workroom would fit him. So she'd have to sew, or like at least tailor some of her clothes to fit him, and we know again that she doesn't know how to do that, or at least didn't know how to do that during season 9. Also, even though she doesn't need much makeup, she paints somewhat similarly to Bianca, but like lighter, so she would be able to, let's say, make Aaron look draggy, which by the way, I hate that form of speech, because, you know, drag can mean anything. Yes, I get it means that drag in like the most basic sense of like over-exaggerated features, but I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, I know you guys hate Alexis Michelle probably, but even with somewhat basic looks she and Ryan Stardust, you know, her partner in this episode, had on the runway, she would not have been in the bottom 2 because her transformation was successful. So I do see Valentina in the bottom 2 again, and this time with Shea Coulee. If we imagine that Valentina knew the words to Cool for the Summer and, you know, she actually put up a fight against Shea, I do think she might be able to beat her, or like maybe even have a double shantay happen. But again, Valentina isn't really known as a performer, and, you know, even Shea at her worst, which really was this lip sync, could beat her. So yeah, I think Valentina would have been eliminated in this episode. And even if she wasn't, she'd struggle in the gayest ball ever. And even if she did make it into the top 4, literally either Alexis or Sasha or Shea or Trinity or Peppermint would beat her in a lip sync. But what we know for sure is that Valentina would win Miss Congeniality, or fan favorite, or whatever you want to call it. Also, these might be spoilers, but I can't wait to see her on All Stars 4.